The 3 reasons why people fail in almost any area of their life. Today I'm going to break down each one of these 3 reasons, tell you about why they are a problem and how to systematically go about changing them, solving them to a point where your success is almost guaranteed. There are many reasons why people fail in any area of their life, but it's probably because of these 3 reasons why, when you break it down, people actually fail. I want you to think about each one of these 3 reasons. What are the areas of your life that they are affecting, and how you can go about transforming them to create solutions for yourself and actually accomplish things to experience success. Hey self-helper, the 3 problems that we typically associate with failure. Today I am going to talk to you about them. The 3 reasons why people get stopped in their tracks, why they are not able to overcome a problem and ultimately accomplish what they want for themselves. That is coming up. So when we look at these problems, remember that there is a solution for them. You just need to go about creating that solution, going about implementing it, and actually accomplishing what you want for yourself. Here it is. Problem number 1. The reason why people typically fail, typically why you may have experienced failure at some point of time in your life, is because of people. Because certain people prevent you, put the wrong thoughts into your head, put you in a position to say, hey, I am not going to be able to do this. I can't accomplish this. This is too hard. I am bound to fail. It's not possible. This is coming from other people preventing you from going about what you want for yourself. For the longest time, I had to experience this while playing table tennis, where a lot of people told me that, hey, you're not good enough. You can't do this. You'll never win. Because I am here to listen to these guys, listen to the things that they are trying to put into my head, and actually get me to believe what they are saying. To a point where not only are they better than me to actually play the sport better, to actually have the skills required, I also put myself in a position to start believing the things that they say. Not only are they preventing me from actually transforming or doing something about it, but I'm putting myself in a position by believing them. And that is problem number 2. The second reason why people fail is because of their thoughts. The way you think transitions into the kind of action you take, transition into the belief system that is developed, and determines what kind of success you see in your life, if any at all. The reality of the matter is the connection between these two is so strong, so deeply interconnected, that it really determines how far you are going to get in life. What are the people that you're hanging out with? What are they doing? What are they thinking? And how are they behaving? And how are you thinking, acting, and feeling about yourself based on this? Because what you are is basically the average of these 5 people, the 5 people that you hang out with the most. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. It's pretty much that sense of thinking. Now, you may be hanging out with the best in your sport, you may be hanging out with the best people in business, but if you're being taken for a ride, you're being made to believe things that aren't good for you, where you don't have your own belief system and tell yourself, hey, this is what is going on around me. That sense of awareness, self-awareness, if you do not have it, you can never overcome these 2 problems. The problem of having the wrong people around you, telling you the wrong things, you believing those things, and ultimately taking no action. You're stuck. Not only do you not fail, you may fail if you take some kind of action, but also when you do fail, it puts you in a position to tell yourself, hey, I am not capable of this. I don't have the potential. I'm not good enough. Your self-talk, those tend to reflect how you think and feel about yourself. Your self-esteem gets affected, your self-worth gets affected, the kind of action you take also gets affected, and systematically creates the belief that is reinforced by these people around you. So what are you going to do about it? That's my question to you. Comment down below. I want to know if these two reasons have led to some kind of failure in your life, and what did you do about that particular situation? Did you actually keep these people away? Did you find new friends? Or did you start to believe and adopt some of those things that they said about you? I want to know. Because this is such a critical thing that we fail to recognize, that the people around us can directly affect what we think and feel about ourselves because of our social nature. We interact with people on a daily basis. One small incident, one small comment from someone whom we deem important. They don't even have to be important sometimes. They say something and we believe it. We adopt it and we believe that that is who we are. That's why it's so powerful. That is why having your own belief system, how you think and feel about yourself, is so important. Your values, your self-esteem should come from you. My self-worth is determined by me. If you haven't watched the video that I put out on self-worth, click the I button, watch it. It's really valuable. It's going to transform how you see yourself and actually go about creating success in any area of your life, because that is the foundation of it. Self-esteem is the foundation of all success. And if you want to develop it, hit the I button, go watch that video, or check out the description box below for the link. The reality of the matter is this: once you cancel out this, you stop hanging out with the people who directly affect whether you succeed or not. You're not getting the training that you need, go to another place where the training that you demand or the training you require to get successful, that is available. You are hanging out with a crowd of business people that aren't really looking to take your growth to the next level. Find new business people to hang out with. Go to networking events. Find out who that one client is, that if you got that person, you get all of them. Everyone will come to you. Become the person whom these people envy. That's step number one. Solution number one: get rid of the bad people, get rid of the people who are of no significance to your future of success. Get in those people who are going to encourage you, going to motivate you, going to push those ideas into your head that are going to help you evolve and become the person whom you want to be. You are the determinant of your own success, and as much as you attach that locus of control to yourself, the stronger you feel, the more conviction you have to actually go about transitioning into a state where, hey, I can do this. I can accomplish this because I believe it. And that's where it comes from, transforming your self-talk. What do I think about myself? What do I feel about myself? How confident am I in my abilities? How hard am I training? This is the center, because the center of all of this, your success, is you. How quickly can you get up once you are thrown down? Because often it's not the people around us. There are constantly a number of people who are going to tell you you can't do something, or will even try and stop you from getting to what you want for yourself. The so-called crab mentality, where because I can't get it, hey, let me try and pull this guy down and prevent him from getting it too. You will encounter these people. But what I'm talking about here is you. Your mindset, your thought process. Because when we deal with failure, what happens? One failure, two failures, three failures, it starts to affect how we think about it. Can we really do this? Can I actually accomplish this? Is it really possible? My self-talk continually reflects what I think and feel about myself and how much action I take against what I want. How much achievement can I see in my life? Determined by this particular concept of self-talk, because it is so important. The biggest battle that you will ever fight in your life is your own inner voice. What are you telling yourself? Because even though we may be getting overwhelmed by other people, what they may be saying, what they may be saying about us when we aren't there, the biggest voice in your life is your own. What other people say, what other people think about you, what they feel about you, what you feel about yourself, that's the most important thing. Your own inner voice, your own inner demons. How are you dealing with them? Are you able to overcome your own mind that is preventing you from experiencing success, that is blocking you from taking sufficient action to actually look past these failures, to looking at them and saying, hey, either I need to change my strategy, I need to do things differently, or whether I'm going to give up. I'm going to, stay where I am, I'm comfortable. Looks like I don't have the potential. Remember that if you don't take enough action, you don't tell yourself the right things, you don't experience enough success, how are you going to develop the belief system that is going to allow you to continually experience the self-talk that is required to experience that kind of success and avoid as much failure as possible? How are you going to go about doing this when you fail to recognize that you and how you're talking to yourself is the biggest problem here? It's like that. So transform this very important problem. Step number 2 or problem number 2, reason number 2 that you are currently failing and transitioning now into this new person. Change how you think and feel about yourself. That is the most important, the most significant change that you can make for yourself. Create this change, and I promise you that how you view your future, how you view your successes and your failures will change permanently. But we aren't done yet. There is still reason number 3 why you fail in your life in any particular area. It's because of this. Opportunities. A lot of us aren't given the chance to succeed. And even if we have a chance at success, we have an opportunity that will take us to the success that we want, we fail to grab it. Can you relate to this and tell me down in the comment section below any particular incident in your life where you had the opportunity in your hand, you bungled it up, and you thought to yourself, hey, I am not going to get another chance later in my life. And sometimes that's how it is. Sports, business, school performance, life performance, we only get one shot. That's the sad truth in some situations. We get only one opportunity to completely change our situation. What do some people do with it? Some people grab it. They grab that golden opportunity and then they go about achieving what they want for themselves. Other people believe that that golden opportunity was the only one that they will ever receive in their life, and that's the end of it. Look at the mindset that this person has. Look at the people that person may be surrounding himself or herself with to actually achieving the success that they want for themselves, versus the person who has failed and said, hey, I give up now. That's where what you say to yourself, your self-talk, your self-esteem, your self-worth, that comes into play, as well as the people that you surround yourself with. So if you got these 2 areas covered, typically the chance that you will get another opportunity, pretty high. Remember that you also have to put in your best effort each and every day, each and every time at the area that you are trying to currently improve upon if you want to see those opportunities increase. Opportunities are all around you today. Opportunities keep coming, and remember, one opportunity can lead to the second and then the third, and then ultimately to that one opportunity that you thought would never come your way again. That's how it is. People fail because they lack the opportunities. You're born into a poor family, you have already taken one step into failure. You've taken one step into the pool of failure that, hey, now I am stuck here, I am never going to get out. That's how it is. When you look at opportunities, the key is to hold on to them and realize that, hey, I have this chance in front of me. Now it's up to me to actually ease into this. Think about what I have done to actually get here. Use that opportunity to the fullest. by actually relying on the people around you, the mindset that you have now created for yourself, to a point where, hey, I'm going to make the best use of this chance as I possibly can. Look at some of the successful people around you. What do? They stack upon their success. They use one opportunity. They use one opportunity so effectively that it just leads to more and more successes. What are you doing when you get an opportunity? There are multiple opportunities in multiple areas of your life, but what is the area that you are holding back on? That's the question that you need to answer. You need to write this down and tell yourself, hey, which one of these areas am I currently lacking in? Is it the people whom I surround myself with? Is it my own mindset? Or do I lack the opportunities in my life at this point of time? It is typically usage of all three of these combined that allows you to experience the most amount of success. Because people lead to opportunities. Opportunities create the mindset, and so on and so forth. Each one has a symbiotic relationship with the other, but it's up to you to start with yourself. That's why the mindset, the self-esteem that you have for yourself is the foundation for any success. Because if you don't love yourself, you don't appreciate yourself, you aren't confident about yourself, how are you going to use other people? How are you going to make best use of the opportunities that are given to you? So start with yourself, and then systematically shift out of the roles that you're currently playing and shift into the roles of a winner. That's how you overcome failure. You shift into the role of someone who is successful by shifting out of this mindset. The self-talk that you have about yourself, change it. Start looking at yourself differently. If you haven't watched my playlist on self-talk, hit the I button. Go watch that. It's going to transform how you think about yourself. Now that I have listed out all three of these, the reasons why you fail, now you've come to realize that, hey, these aren't so overwhelming. These aren't so challenging. Once you transform or transition out of this and become the successful person that you want to be, stack upon your success. Build that belief system that failure is a part of the game, and then you will experience more and more success. Failure is maybe a roadblock that can come a few times, multiple times, and may appear so many times in your life that I worked so hard to experience just one success. It's up to you. How much success do you want to see? Because there's a lot of competition out there. There are a lot of challenges that you are going to face. How are you going to do this? How are you going to actually deal with each one of these hurdles? That's up to you. I want to know, aside from these three reasons that I have listed, is there any other reason why you have failed in any particular instant of your life? Any instance where you have dealt with a problem other than these three? Comment down below. I want to know, and let's discuss it. I want to see if we can solve it together. If you have a question regarding what you want to see in future videos, anything at all that can get you performing better, feeling empowered and motivated to become the best version of yourself and perform like a champion in every area of your life, comment down below and let me know as well. If you found this video useful, make sure you leave it a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, because each one of us wants to succeed. And when we have successful people around us, that systematically provokes us to become even more successful and work with others to make them successful as well. That's the beauty of it. That's the kind of moral value that I would like you to take away from this video. So keeping that in mind, if you are looking for any one of these things, check out all of my videos. They're all down below. Check out the description box, and if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. Turn on bell notifications. Daily videos coming your way to perform like a champion in every area of your life and become successful. If that's what you're looking for, join the family. And of course, this is Vikram signing off, and I'll see you in the next session.